It's just
Alright. Go ahead.
no,
Okay.
We also
I
have
don't have
all
a
these
potion of
tools.
restoration.
You don't have it? Who does it? Wait, does Salsa have it? Salsa, do you have it?
I remember the party had
He does.
2. One you
She
gave
has a potion
to...
of restoration, yeah. Potion of greater restoration, she has it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that mystery has been solved.
I need her to dash to me.
Yep. Anyways, before we properly begin, are there any like technical bookkeeping stuff we need to deal with, or are you Gucci?
I'm Gucci.
I think we.
What was that, Derb?
No, just saying. I think I'm good.
Okay, I didn't hear the ending there. Okay, so to do a small recap, last time we left our heroes, an attack has happened in the middle of the City of Hope, as out of nowhere creatures of darkness and shadow emerged from nothingness as sources of light were extinguished after a wave of weird dark aligned power washed over this area as our heroic party continue their struggle and valiant fight throughout this region, saving several civilians, aiding the local guard. They are now engaged in a fierce fight with a Wraith, the stronger, definitely one of the stronger types of undead creatures that they have met so far. And with that said, just a tiny little bit of, maybe not retcon, but to add to the scene, as these two are basically doing the protecting the flanks slash creating an evacuation corridor in case there are like any more civilians needing to run away to regroup. The similar thing happened on the right. Let me put the tokens, and as the guards are securing the back alleys, like the sideways, they are also not realigned, relighted or ignited again the torches in these areas, and this is where they are. Well, some of you might not see them due to the vision thingy, but yeah, this is the only thing that was added. And yeah, with that said, let us properly begin. Not end combat. How can I? Hold on. Not sure if something.
Oh, I can't stack those because they're all concentration. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Concentration.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
For now, in the back, you are hearing distant sounds of combat, but it sounds mostly like someone desperately trying to hold back a creature, and there are like sounds like screams of people well, trying to valiantly fight back, but mostly getting horribly injured or killed. This is what these ones are doing for now. Yeah, probably same for them. Same for them. And
Wes also works for saving throws, so we'll be able to add that to the Constitution check against the maximum health thing. That would be good.
Yes.
Okay. And as it happens, it's Sasa's turn, so Kali, you have the reins.
Okay. So it's a free action to drop something, correct?
I believe so.
I believe it is, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
quick reference sheet. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure it's free action.
Okay, then she's gonna free action. She had the tiny cannon in her hand. She's gonna free action drop it, and I'm going to activate her Solari, which is the one that gives temp HP. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll look at the fucking thing about this. 1d8 plus intelligence modifier. That's okay. Okay.
That's up.
So Silas and I both receive 9 temporary HP, which is very pog.
Yeah, I take it
Thank you.
Pastor is not in range.
He's not, unfortunately. If he was like one step closer, he would be, but I figured I should probably get the frontliners first.
Yeah, it's fair.
And she's
This
gonna go
thing
down to
is mindless. We can probably sort of weed it over to the light just by walking in that direction.
Yes, so I moved here, and then I'm gonna move back some. Actually, I'm gonna move back 1 and down some.
Okay.
And main action, she's going to... It's not weak to firebolt. Annoying. She's going to firebolt. Can she see? I mean, I know she can see because I can see it, and like the token reflects that. But can I target this? Would it be disadvantaged because it's in darkness? Down to the south.
Actually, I probably should have hidden them because they're like technically in the building.
Ah, I see. Then never mind. She's going to.
Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's...
But I do hear like monsters from down there, right?
Yeah. That overall,
Okay.
you know that there's like bad shit coming from.
Then since she knows
water.
the wraith is resistant to fire damage, she's going to hold an action to cast Firebolt for when the next monster that isn't the wraith comes within range. And that's what you.
Understood. Okay. Just a quick short reminder, obviously you probably guys will have actions that are more pressing, but as JP tried last session, like doing some investigation checks, I'm gonna adjust a little bit. In case if you want to spend like a full round basically trying to get a scope on the bigger picture, figure out what happened or rather what's going on, how you can adjust the situation. If you like spend your entire turn, all of your actions doing that, I will not require you to make skill checks or ability check. If you spend like your main action, that will be like a check, ability or skill check with some slightly lower DC. As a free action, then it's like DC 20, depending on what you want to do. I just wanted to like remind you of like possibilities. It's an option. But yeah, with that said, Pastor, it is your turn.
Understood. I'm going to bless my 3 party members.
God, I love
And,
Foundry automation. It just automatically applied bless to everyone.
And then I will cast good old spiritual weapon. How far can I put this?
60 feet. So.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
And whenever you place it, you also get that free. Yeah, hell yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
5 force. Nice.
Okay, and all of that goes
Almost
through
nothing.
because I'm pretty sure also in D&D almost nothing has force resistance.
Yeah, almost nothing except for like space creatures, I think.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
5 points
my
of
turn.
damage. As it like slashes the creature. Yeah, the sounds of fighting and someone being horribly murdered in the house continue. And now Pale, feeling a short like injection of vitality feels very much needed after that last strike that took breath
Yes.
out of you.
Yes, he's not doing well. I'm going to. Did I use fucking thing? Gotta check. My last attack roll would have been added. It did not. Okay, so I'm going to disengage because I'm fucking scared. And I'm gonna back up over here. And I'm gonna take my bonus action to activate my Crimson Right. So at least my slashing damage doesn't get resistance. Because it will now be considered a magical item.
Then yeah,
and that is
it
my
will
turn.
definitely go through. Alright. Silas, as Vale steps back, reeling from this terrible blow, the creature shifts towards you.
Can't believe you left me.
And I'll be right back.
Following its like clearly like without any checks, you just feel in your bones, in your gut that there is something more to this attack. Something just smells fishy. But so far, no undead here is sentient or like talking. Everything here is mindless, including this wraith. So it's gonna try to attack the nearest target. And it reaches and tries to grab Silas, almost like get his hands inside of his body and rip his life force out. Yeah.
Not again.
So what?
Plate mail, please come in clutch. Please.
Oh, it's spiritual weapon. The spiritual weapon does additional stuff to the creature?
No?
I don't think it
Attack
does.
of opportunity, I think. But that's
No,
about
it doesn't. It's not a creature. It's an object. Yeah, it cannot.
You create a flowing spiritual weapon.
But it also means it can't be
know.
destroyed, so, you know.
Yeah, that's
that too.
Yeah, I was just merely wondering because it applied
right there.
It applied the.
But yeah, it looks like it applied like
condition.
a debuff of spiritual weapon on it. Weird.
No, I don't.
Spiritual weapon is so nice because it's not even concentration.
I mean, it's a probably good thing considering how many good spells on cleric's list that require concentration. It's like a pain.
Yeah.
I think what happened is that Pastor was targeting the Wraith when he cast the spell.
And
so it automatically was like, I'm gonna apply this to him.
Okay,
even though it doesn't do
makes
anything,
sense.
so.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, I was targeting him when I casted spiritual weapon, so it gave the little spiritual weapon logo.
Yes. That's
Right.
funny.
Let's go for normal.
Please miss.
Okay.
Fuck.
That
This
hits.
fucking Wraith.
Do you use the barbed silvery barbs, or I'm sorry if I'm messing the name?
Ah, you're good.
You're gonna take the whole hit?
No, I'm taking the hit. That's why I said no.
Alright.
You're good.
All right.
Cool.
Gamer, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
just so you know,
yeah.
you probably don't. The rest of the players probably do not see, but yeah, the roll for the life drain was rolled with D4 bonus from Bless, and sadly it was.
Okay.
I don't believe.
Yeah,
it was enough.
I couldn't see that. I was just unsure if that happened or not.
Fucking yikes, dude. Fuck this thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Everybody crowd around the tiny turret. No.
Yeah, it was 3 on a D20 and 2 on a D4.
How much damage do I? Well, oh wait, no, my health is permanently lowered by
Yes.
7, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
No.
Nah,
The damage was 24.
No, I got that. I had temporary health. That's why it's down to 15.
Okay.
I thought it lowered my strength. That's why I was worried.
No. It's lowering your your hit point
Maximum.
maximum by the amount of damage you have
okay.
taken.
Okay.
Let me... Yeah, that's its life drain thingy.
I know. I'm just saying I'm cool with that.
So basically what the others did is that... Actually, no, it's fine. Okay, yeah, that's what it does. And it is your turn.
Leo. Alright. I want to get used to this. Perfect. Oh. I'm assuming that's a miss.
14? No, that should... Yeah, the Brave has 13 AC.
Yeah. 8. As I wield my shield in the other hand.
Alright, and I probably assume your weapon is not magical or silvered.
No.
Alright, so that's 4 in this case.
Okay.
Actually, let's see if that will work stuff or not. No, it works.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Actually,
Give it to Vale.
Actually, no. I don't know about that.
Do I have to select her to give Bardic Inspiration to her? I just want to see this one. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't work.
Yeah, sadly, the convenient effects, it might not be for everything, or maybe the way it's the macro is built, I'm not entirely sure.
I think it's the macro. Because
Also,
I've applied it before.
are your macros weird, or are you unable to like target the wraith like as the subject of your attack with alt click? Because then it will automatically tell you if you hit.
I mean, I did alt click. That's why I'm confused.
Weird. Is it a custom macro that you made?
No, I'm rolling from D&D Beyond though, so that might be the
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
difference.
That's
Okay.
probably the case.
That's my turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say that, yeah, screams of combat and people dying continue. Alright.
Get out of those houses, you pieces of shit.
And
Okay.
sure, it's a good thing there's no other creatures out here.
Okay, and that's that. Okay. And ask and ye shall receive. Oh my fucking god. The wall! Okay. Yeah, dashing towards the central place after breaking through a window on the house.
So
A ghoul will
Sasa's
become visible.
fire goes off. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
click that bitch.
That creature is a minion, just in case you wanted to change something. But Firebolt is probably like a cantrip for.
Yes, it is. God damn it! Their bad rules persist even when they're not here. Wow. Oh, that's her
This
held
is the
action. So.
curse.
It is a
Yeah,
curse.
the creature will actually continue dashing. And it ends its turn here.
Okay.
Okay, for now, Sons of Combat and Dying continue. Same. And it's Sasa's turn again.
Okay. We're gonna go down to the crowd.
Configure settings.
There we go. She moves the turrets to be on Vale's space. With, I guess, an item interaction? Or would that be a move action? The turret has tiny legs.
Uh,
There's Watts over there with her bonus action, I believe. I'm double checking.
Yeah, I would guess like a bonus or
Yes.
item interaction.
As a
yeah.
bonus action and part of the same bonus action, you can move it up to 15 feet. Okay, so it walks with its tiny legs over to Vale's space. And then she casts Solari again, and we all get temp HP. Let's see what we get.
Wow.
Yeah, bam. 8 plus 4 plus 3. Oh my god.
I
cool.
knew it.
Cool.
I
Very
knew it.
cool.
Why is it not so?
Truly the most powerful number.
Yeah, I'll have to like check later because I will have to see if I can change the settings so that you can see the automatic saving throws being done.
Wait, does that count under bless? I don't know.
No, bless is attack rolls or saving throws. So
Okay, right.
I wish, but no. I'm gonna try and
Shame.
firebolt with my main action on the ghoul once more. Heck you. Yes, very good.
Yeah.
I deal damage. It's dead.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Actually,
I flip it
let's
off
see.
with my free action.
Let's apply these changes and let's see if they work. And yeah, that was. I assume you attack the minion.
Yes,
The ghoul.
and then she's gonna fly back up 15 feet so she doesn't die instantly, which she probably would. So, that's her turn.
Yeah, just a small reminder. The Wraith can fly.
Yes, but like it would have to like it's mindless.
Yes.
right now.
For now it has like targets closer, but
I'm trying to be optimistic. Silas, you get 4 temp HP in case you forgot to, or not Silas. Yeah, Silas. I'm stupid. You get 4 temp HP.
and yeah, the ghoul.
I'm not too far.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You're not. I did math. You're within 10 feet. That means you're good. Faster. He's dead. He's not dead.
Okay. How do I upcast in this?
Very carefully.
Oh, I see how I upcast. Yeah. Aiming at this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
14.
Yes.
Sadly, it's not a crit, but it's still.
24.
And
Nuke
sadly,
him.
as I believe I did say that knowledge last session, the Wraith is not vulnerable
Not
to Radiant.
Yeah. But that does give us advantage on the next
Yes.
attack against them.
Yes, most definitely. Okay, so,
And I
And it-
upcasted it for that extra d6.
so as
It
the
also
guiding
deals a
bolt
shit ton of-
slams into the undead creature, it's radiant, so it's not resistant to that, it's not vulnerable, but you see that it takes a large chunk out of it. And it's looking very injured.
Oh, right. I also have this thing that I can use.
One could even say that if you hover over the token that it's near death.
Wowie zowie.
Oh, I forgot
However,
to use advantage. Fuck.
eh,
I think
Right.
that's. No, it is for the next attack. Yeah, you would have to do advantage. So.
Yeah, hold on. I guess I have to do that again. Sorry, I clicked normal instead of advantage because I forgot that I could do with advantage.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hit.
8 plus 3. What?
That's 11. The creature, looking so imposing and dangerous just a few moments ago, now it's floating, hovering just above the ground with just a sliver of whatever necromantic dark strength is holding it together. The sounds of screams slightly cease And then another sound of breaking wall / window emerges and not emerges but occurs. And charging from the house, there's another ghoul, fresh blood on its body, dashing towards the middle area. Actually, I forgot to like. But that's its turn for now. Yeah. Vale.
Okay, Vale, now emboldened by this, and also having temp HP, and feeling like he's not going to die instantly, is going to run up here, and he's gonna smash. And by smash, I mean claw attack. One moment.
Okie dokie.
I have to fucking... Heck. Okay, we're good.
Sky turn.
Smack them. What?
Okay, and your weapon at this point in time counts as magical, right?
Yes, and I also have a fire damage, so that's 2 extra.
Okay. As the creature... That's 6, that's 8. So as the creature had 3 hit points, how do you want to do this?
I think he's just going to run up and sort of claw, like, upwards through its body, and just, like, the flames sort of make it dissipate. That's all he's gonna do.
Alright.
Nice.
However, the very brief thought that maybe slaying the apparently strongest creature out of the bunch will cause the rest of the undead beasts to disperse or maybe disappear is quickly dashed as the darkness doesn't go away, the lights do not automatically turn on, they do not reignite, and the sounds of people being torn apart and dying in the like lower part continue, as in they like subsiding, implying that the creatures will be making their way towards here very soon. I believe that's your turn.
He's gonna move back right here.
Okay.
And bonus action, throw a hand axe at this guy.
Yep, that's a minion. Go ahead.
Let's freaking get him.
Man, Guiding Bolt is such a good spell.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very good. That's not what I wanted. It's a
12 would, yep, it would hit. So
Okay.
hand axe buries itself in that ghoul as it perishes.
Alright, that is his turn.
Okie dokie. And yeah, now it's Silas.
Hey. Wait, I don't see anything, so. Turns the veil. What's going on? Are we done?
Judging by the sounds of death, I don't think we're done yet. They just haven't come
Keep
out.
looking around. Just go right our sword action in case enemy shows up. That's
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I'm gonna reload. For some reason, the music isn't playing for me, even though I see it on the playlist thing.
From
what's
the
your
darkness,
understandings?
another ghoul will come dashing. Actually, yeah, it can make it just to Silas. But that is like its turn. I mean,
Very
the sad that it's a nice crit. Sad part is it's a minion ghoul, so
I mean, it's dead.
yes.
It do be really dead.
Well, that's our one quit for the session.
Right. However, this is not the only one. As... Another creature emerges from the dark. Not quite reaching Silas. Oh, obviously I did the fuck up of not showing the token again. Similar to ghouls, but looking more refined. Okay, that's what it does as it screeches and howls at you. And it's not alone, as one more companion dashes behind it. And that's also what they can do. Yeah. The goal is a minion, however the big guy is not. And it's Sasa's turn again.
Okay. Tiny turret walks over to where Vale is, does the thing. Why did Sasa shoot next to him? Stop that. Better. By 1.
I'm guessing the radius on that is 10 feet.
You're in it, yeah. You're in it.
15.
Well, no, it's from Vale's space. It's standing here. It's tiny.
Yep.
It's a little baby object underneath him, basically.
Plus, I'm pretty sure they do not stack. You just like replace the.
No, it just
higher...
replaces it. Yeah, with the highest. So.
Yeah, or if you like
Before-
lost temporary hit points, you just like gain them back again. Okay.
And then main action firebolt the minion one. So
Okay.
target. Smack it. Destroy.
Yep.
Very good.
Blah! Burns to cinders.
Yeah. So Sasa and then enter.
Okay. Pastor.
I would like to move my spiritual weapon to sort of walk its way, I guess. Right where that dead bull is in front of it.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
Weapon.
And that also strikes.
Or the maximum damage.
Good shit.
Very nice. As the powerful hit strikes the creature. You see that it definitely injures it. But it doesn't fall down just as easily as the... Hey, let's see.
Kill him.
2 6s and 2 1s.
Okay. Following
come
that
with
with a after the slash with a guiding bolt, taking a big chunk of Ghast's health, or rather the necromantic force that's holding it. However, it is still standing, screeching in pain.
Hold on. I forgot to take my movement. I'd like to move up to here.
Very well.
I'm running in. I'm getting in there. I feel emboldened. I killed the thing that hurt me a lot, so I feel pretty good. I'm claw attacking. I need to freaking target it. I forget every time. There we go. Attack. Normal hit.
Nice.
And then I have one... 11 damage on the first one. Second attack.
It had 11 hit points left.
Oh!
How do you want to do this?
I think he's just going to, like, slash sort of sideways across it. And it just cuts deep enough to, like, keep it from being able to function. And it just falls down.
Nice.
So as the body falls down, it's blood spraying, rather like weird sort of liquid spraying. The immediate danger and combat this particular area stops, and as several moments pass, you catch your breath, take in the carnage, the destruction that is all around, but also take heart that you have saved many lives. This could have been much worse than that. You will see that other guards, as the situation is becoming more stable, they continue their duty to relight, reignite various sources of light within this district. Not. And yeah, and you'll see that from the deeper in, basically the proverbial fire brigade, but like the squads like are now patrolling the area. Some sort of automaton supported by veteran members of the guard. They are looking maybe not injured, but definitely wary, and there are some claw bite marks on their armors, and also sprays of liquid blood, but you assume not theirs. And yeah, obviously, like it takes a solid while before like things have properly calmed down. People are ensured that the danger has passed, that the disruptions in like other sections of the marketplace have also been taken care of, because this was just merely one part of what was going on. But finally, the alarm bells cease going on, and now the cleanup duty follows. So during that time, and after the battle has ended, what do you wish to do?
Dale's just gonna, after we realize that we're not fighting anymore, he turns back into his normal form. He just sort of lays down on the ground and looking up at the sky. I'm
And
very tired.
yeah, just to be sure, like if you wanted to, obviously you could have like changed it before like the light or not, if you like want to maintain the secrecy.
Yes. I just didn't want to interrupt you. But yes.
Okay. Fail PC token, so let's change it back.
Thank you. He's just like, we did it, yay, and like raises like one fist from laying down on the ground. I think Sasa would be kind of like surveying this area because curious little creature.
Dale River.
Oh. Okay.
I would like to have a word with you later.
Okay. Sounds good. Can I rest first? Okay, as you walk away. He's gonna take a long rest right there. Just sleeps on the ground.
I'm afraid that your 8 hours might have been interrupted a few moments in, because perhaps someone would have been worried that you might be dead, so like you would poke you. Like,
and I'd be like, eh. So like wave them away like 5 more minutes.
hey boy, this is not a place to lie down and rest. You should go to your house. Hey,
Fuck you.
have you been? Hey, like I'm gonna let it pass because clearly you were one of the like helping hands here, so props for you. But really,
Yeah,
go to your
yeah.
home or wherever you live. You can rest there, not on
He,
the
like,
street.
slowly gets up from the ground and begins to limp, like, right in the freaking mansion.
However, before you leave the scene, I will ask, just in case players might have forgotten or they might think it's not an option. Does anyone do any kind of follow-up investigation, or do your characters
Yeah.
simply, as the immediate danger has passed, their duty is done for
Sasa
now?
Sasa definitely would, and once Vale gets freaking up off the ground, he
I-
would help her.
Pastor is immediately gonna start like inspecting the bodies because
And
that's just what they're good at.
so with Vale giving her advantage, it'd be 14 for her.
Would
um,
Pastor be able to recognize if these were created by the general darkness or if they were created by one of the lords or something like that?
I hold on, can you repeat the question, because I'm not sure if I get the meaning what you are asking.
Is there any physical difference between the creatures that are just spawned by the ambient darkness compared to the ones that are actually created by the lords of the darkness?
Uh,
And if so, Pastor would be looking to see if these are created by one of the lords rather than just an ambient attack from the dark. Which he's assuming this was caused by a lord because they kind of came from underground.
For now, I'm gonna say no to the difference. However, you can definitely make a roll, but hold on to rolling because I will have to set the DC. Let's deal with the Sasa's roll first for investigation. I apologize. Kali, if you can repeat what Sasa's looking for. Basically, the origin of the attack.
He's trying to get the overall picture, like how you've been mentioning.
All right. So, I probably should have mentioned that at least for this general thing, what happened essentially. Portion of it doesn't require a roll, but it's still good that it was rolled. So, due to how the economy works, obviously there's a lot of barter going on, and you imagine that this thing was perhaps not intentional, rather the person that was the unlucky one to hold the item in question simply wasn't aware what it had and suffered a terrible fate. But throughout the central marketplace area, where there's a lot of trade being done through barter and not coin, what you find, there are shattered small remains of what your best guess is a dark crystal.
Oh. Oh.
This one is not glowing. It doesn't have any. It's inert. Whatever power it had has been spent. But I'm gonna say with that roll, or even with your general specialization and your skills without additional checks, you have a very strong gut feeling that this held considerable power. That was the antithesis of light.
Okay.
However, the shattered remains that you find next to a almost devoured body almost to the bone, indicate that the person, you find nothing indicating that the person was aware what it had, or that it did it knowingly and maliciously. I was gonna say, however, like morbid and gore looking image it may be, that from the remains of its face and the way that the body was lying down, yeah, that person died shocked and terrified out of its mind.
Unsuspectingly. Okay. Alright. Sasha's gonna communicate that, and she's gonna say, I think someone distributed these through our economy on purpose. And most likely this was probably their plan the whole time. For them to be spread throughout the city and then activated in somehow.
That would explain the larger blackout.
Nod.
And Silas would recall that, just to like remind the character that last session when the attack happened, Silas did feel a wave of energy washing over, but yeah, that one was not feeling like very light aligned.
Mm.
Just watching you both all talk to each other, just like nodding.
So I assume that D2 was for that to determine what.
Yeah, it was for something else actually, but
okay.
he,
Okay.
Every time we have a
he-
conversation.
yeah,
Okay.
he'll allude to that he sensed something weird with his divine sense before though,
Hmm.
as far as the attack goes.
Nod.
Plus,
Good
there's
tell
like
to watch.
one more thing, because you did so the sinkholes from where the initial like shadows emerged up on the upper portion of the map, and while the remains of a dark crystal explain this portion, there's still the matter of like what's with the deal with the sinkholes. But before we proceed on to that, Pastor, you wanted to like inspect the bodies, inspect the creatures.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say that you have to definitely Pastor with this intending that he works quickly, but because the sources of light are being like turned up, he knows
they're
that
sort of like disintegrating as he looks at them.
yeah, so like you have to like work quickly and decisively. So I'm gonna say that to glean something more like interesting and useful, like the DC is 15. Obviously, if the roll will be like higher, I'm gonna throw something extra, but
Oof. One below.
okay. So with that check,
It doesn't
You
help
know-
that most of them are specters and shadows, so they don't have much of a form to start with.
Do you
yeah.
not have guidance as a cantrip?
I do have guidance as a cantrip.
Slaps on face.
Slap yourself on the face.
It do be a touch range spell.
Fucking C.
Yeah, I will allow that if you like want to give yourself guidance for that.
No.
For that 15. Okay, so so for now, you will not gain insight regarding the spawning itself, because there's an actual reason why they like appear from the darkness, like metaphysical reason.
Yeah.
However, I'm gonna say that so far, Pastor doing his travels and combat with various undead, feeling their foul, vile, necromantic energy, there doesn't seem to be any difference regarding how they are made. Perhaps it's like a more of a case of if they like fall under specific command of a stronger sentient undead or one of the lords of the night. But in regards to their lost that connection for just a second, but okay. hiccup. But yeah, try as you must. You might. You don't believe there's really any difference in their power between from what you have seen outside the walls and now here.
Shadow is still a shadow.
Um,
Understood.
yeah. However, I'm gonna just tell this so that you don't have to like worry too much. There was like no other specific ritual or item that spawned them. They just like it was an opportunity due to the like sudden outburst of shadow, the disappearance of light that caused this creature to come through. However,
Understood.
you do probably suspect that the dark crystal itself might have acted, perhaps even as a bait, or maybe like at the same time, apart from extinguishing light, it acted as a beacon for the creatures. Perhaps it's hard to be completely sure in these matters.
Can Sasa roll an Arcana check on it for more detail? If you allow?
Okay, however, the DC, yeah, it's still gonna be 15.
Let's see. Easy.
Okay.
It's as simple as that.
Wow.
Where's my shades?
Just get the 5%.
Okay. Yes. So just so that I answer right, what are you asking with that roll? Just making double sure.
So, trying to sort of get the details on what this crystal is,
Mhm.
and if it comes from walls like the sun crystal does, like if it's like a mineral almost.
Mhm.
And that's what she's trying to find out.
Okay.
Or if it's like made physically,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. So, with an understanding that the player characters are not aware that what was the purpose of this world. However, the players, as a part of the lore, you probably should recall that this world was created by the gods to create experiments regarding the primordial forces of both light and the dark. However, from the perspective of player characters, Sasa, with her sudden burst of insight, or however JP will want to like explain in character how fluff-wise this works for him. He can definitely say with absolute certainty that this crystal acted both as a bait and as a kind of like a darkness bringer, as a conduit for primordial power, which is the dark affinity, the dark alignment. And
Okay.
and he, sorry, not he, Sasa would figure out that it is the dark crystal is also a mineral, just like the sun crystals are.
Mhm.
As far as you can tell, and you have no reason to doubt the official government, there are no sources of this mineral within the city. And with that critical success, with that 25, I will say that, however, at this point in time, Sasa might suspect that with strong enough magic, or if someone would be powerful enough and with certain affinities, perhaps it would be possible to create such a crystal, like an artificially, but it's like very, 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 very unlikely. Maybe even impossible.
Okay. So if we meet a CR20 character,
I'm trying to just think if something additional would be gleamed from that.
JP has told me, I sent them a picture of the crit and they told me I haven't hit anything in this game yet. Fucking amazing.
Nice.
And they say, you took all my luck, fuck you.
Nice.
Oh, good shit.
Okay, I'm also gonna throw additional thing.
Yes.
However, I'm gonna throw a curveball at you at the same time. I'm gonna say what insight you gleam in a way. I'm gonna say to you as a players how your characters translate that into in-character knowledge, how they understand this, how like fluff-wise this works. I will leave this completely up to you. So, above the board, information to the players. With that quick success, as I mentioned, this crystal being a bait and a beacon. If it's a beacon, then it has to be like the creatures have to come from somewhere. So, the insight you gain, or probably like knowledge, what's the deal with the spawning in this world? Why people believe, and rightfully believe, as it was witnessed multiple times already, that you need to have light on, otherwise the creatures will come. Because as a part of the terrible disaster that struck this world hundreds of years ago at the start of the War of Dusk, due to the experiment, due to whatever the fuck happened, not only the sun shattered, but something funky happened with the plane of shadows, or rather the equivalent of this universe's, this setting's plane of shadows. And essentially, when there's no light, the divide, the wall between the real space, the material realm, and the plane of shadows becomes so thin that they are more or less one and the same. If I need to like use different words, if my explanation wasn't really clear, feel free to say. I will try to like explain it slightly differently. But yeah, that's the gist of it.
I'm gonna roll back what I got in my notes to make sure that it is correct. More or less. So this dark crystal, when activated by some unknown force, acts as a beacon and a bait to undead creatures. It is found as a mineral, just similar to how sun crystals are. There are no direct sources of them within the city. With strong enough magic, it may be possible to create one artificially, but it's very unlikely. As a beacon, something has to spawn the creatures in the darkness that isn't directly related to the crystal. When the sun was destroyed, something also happened to the realm of shadows of this world, making the barrier between the realms thin. Yes?
Yeah, that's more or less that, yes.
Okay. I want to make sure it's correct because this seems important.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good thing to note down.
Yes. Okay. Then Sasa is basically how I'm gonna put this as Sasa like discovering this is that she like her teachers maybe have like bits and pieces of notes from before the war, and like putting pieces together finally for the first time, seeing this, she's able to like extrapolate that and then tell you all guys, hey, I have like real big news.
I did mention to JP that we come up with the idea that his their parents, Sasa's parents, were researchers.
Yes.
And as it happens, I will tell this because JP is not here, so do not spoil this to him. But
I won't.
His parents were dealing with that.
So they can like cross-reference in character whenever they go with their sister. That's great. Okay, cool.
They are missing, and let's just say I'm doing the Gendo pose, and I have like stuff prepared for that scene at Sasa's home.
Yes, very good. Okay. That's wild.
But yeah, essentially the guts fucked up so bad that so remember when I said when you like left the city you did feel that cold sense washing over you because there's like no light. That was also like the indication that you are not entirely traveling through like physical realm. Like it's still material plane, but it's pretty much so fused with the plane of shadows that it's hard to like only
it's material plane in air quotes, like
yeah, like only like the light essentially separates creates a wall between plane of shadows and the material plane.
Oof. Hmm.
This sucks. When are we gonna see a shadow dragon and all die? I'm ready for it.
I mean,
I can't wait for God to strike us all down.
I mean,
God's gonna strike me down.
there are umbral dragons.
Not just you.
Oh, I also have like the origin of the light, where it is, what it is.
Oof.
Say, Kali, have you watched Psychopaths?
On my list of things to watch.
Oh, okay, so
now I have to watch it.
No. It's like it's very specific, so you don't have to watch it really.
I'm going to watch. Like... It's already on my list, so I'll watch it with JP. We both do our outside of session research.
Let's say it carried an inspiration. But yeah, sorry for that tangent. So yeah, we dealt with the bodies, we dealt with the crystal. Do you want to do anything else before resting? There's also like the matter of, you know, the sinkholes. You can like double check them.
Vale's very tired. He'll check them tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
But he would definitely report to the head of the Night Watch and be like, "This is what we found." Blah. Look out for those dark crystal things. Make sure they don't get in circulation anymore. They're bad. Real bad.
I think Pastor's just gonna make his way back to the church and rest.
Vale would definitely say to Pastor as he's leaving that he'd meet you like tomorrow at the church. And he would look really sad. In general, over the past few days, he's looked very sad overall.
Actually, Vale, you can also regarding the crystal, Vale, you can give me the smelling check.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna detect. I perceive. Why is it not asking me if I want advantage? Whatever.
It's fine. With a 20, it's faint, but you smell a bitch.
I smell a bitch! I whip around in the direction.
It's faint, like you're sure it's not fresh. But you have the idea that this, you know who had this in their hands at some point in time. In the recent past.
I can't even type. There you go. An infernal, he curses under his breath. And he's just gonna